Ndindi Nyoro has been off the radar in terms of politics, and last I checked, his sat-nav only hovered above coordinates of economics. But over the last 3 days, I've seen some Kenyans talk about Ndindi Nyoro launching a new party in January 2026. In fact, as a measure of reference, just have a look at this tweet. This is from Professor TV. Allegedly, Ndindi Nyoro to launch Economic Party, ELP, early next year. Silvanus Osoro will be the Secretary General. The system will launch more than 20 parts in Mount Kenya. Now this, I'm not even calling out Professor TV. He's just one of the many people who have seen put out this kind of commentary. Now, in line with that, in this video, I want us to look into whether or not this story is true and also some of the reasons why it's being propagated. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. Now, from my own perspective, this story of Ndindi launching a party with Osoro is as fake as it can get. Because how does it make sense for Ndindi Nyoro to open up a party with a UDA majority whip in parliament? That combination just makes no sense at all because of the following reasons. Number one, it paints Ndindi Nyoro as a mole. You know, some things you just put 2 and 2 together and you can summarize the whole equation. How can a married man start a business with a lady who is 23? How will the wife take it? Even if it is a genuine business, it will be treated as infidelity. And if not infidelity, infidelity in weight. So Ndindi Nyoro cannot be foolish enough to launch a party in Mlima Kenya when already he's being branded as a government mole just because he doesn't want to move with the Rigiji camp or the William Ruto camp. He wants to cut his own niche where he doesn't get bogged down with 2-term, 1-term sloganeering and things which add no value to the people. So that's the first reason why I find this to be very outlandish and fictitious. Number two, even if Ndindi Nyoro was going to start a party, why would he do so with a UDA majority whip from the National Assembly? One Silvanus Osoro. It makes no sense. That now outright paints him a mole. On top of that, Silvanus Osoro comes from the Kisii community where he doesn't even have the reins of power. There is a long list before we talk about Osoro leading the Kisii nation. We have Dr. Fred Matiang'i, we have Simba Arati, we have David Maraga Emeritus. And then finally we can talk about Osoro when all these people have exited the scene. So it makes no sense to go with a 4th tier leader from that region. On top of that, if you take the Kisii voter base, they cannot deliver more than 2 million votes to any candidate. This is a country where numbers do matter and tribes do matter. You come from this community, how many numbers do you guys have? You come from this community, how many numbers do you guys have? This does not make sense. It just looks like a smear campaign, if you ask me. It's what the government does, to be honest. They did it to Morara Kebaso. The government knows very well that it's unpopular. And its best way to finish you is by associating with you just enough for the people to buy that you guys have a relationship. I've given this story so many times. There's a time I was invited for a certain award, which I didn't attend. And when I look at the lineup, and the table where I was supposed to sit, hiyo meza ilikuwa ilikuwa na government spokesperson, Isaac Moura, ilikuwa sijui na nani, the others I cannot mention. And that is where they've put that placard reading David Wafula. If I sat there and someone took that image, I would be finished. They would also say that this guy, just like Morara Kebaso, is a mole. Same thing they did to Morara. He went to a function at KICC. A government official was there. The picture was taken. The narrative was painted. And that was it. The people you can't convince today that Morara is not a government mole. They'll swear by it. So again, they're back trying to associate Ndindi Nyoro with Silvanus Osoro to try and malign his name. And many have bought the story. That's a sad thing. People just have to ask themselves, what reason would Ndindi have to open a party? Even if it's because he doesn't trust DCP to give him a ticket or UDA to give him a ticket, then why can't he just go as independent? For someone with the record of Ndindi Nyoro, an independent ticket would get him elected. And it will help him avoid this whole circus of being called a mole. Because if you bring a party, wanasema it's a new wheelbarrow, you just go as independent, like Muhammad Ali did in Nyali. But anywho, guys, that's just my opinion. Let me know your comments in the comment section below. I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. And with that, let's head on over to X to see what our other counterparts have to say about this. And I quote, George GM said, another wheelbarrow. I told you, they took the bait, hook, line, and sinker. Skip said, Peter Kenneth 2.0. Another one who bought the story. Nev said, Ndindi will never side with Kasongo. That's just speculative, correct? Iriku Wawa Kinyanjui said, he's a mole of Ruto and he will be crushed with him. You see how easy it is to convince people. Dentorish said it will be the end of Ndindi Nyoro politically. Yusuf Omar Danki said, so many parties, but what do they do for the people? I would say you guys do drop me your comments in the comment section below. I'll do best to read them and to give you a response. So with that, here are today's ads of the day.
If you're in need of office partitioning or home interior works, i.e. kitchen cabinets, modern media walls, wall decoration, wainscoting, wardrobes, tiles, bathrooms, window blinds, gypsum and so on, reach out to Suima's Interiors at 07170 443. or info@swimmers.co.ke, and they'll get all your needs sorted out. Whatever it may be, all interior works, these guys are the best at it.
Are you looking for an easier way to buy or sell anything right from the comfort of your home? With the Gekomba Pure app, you can now do exactly that, all from your phone. To get started, download the Gekomba Pure app from your phone's Play Store or App Store and install it. Join our marketplace by clicking the Create Account button, then complete your registration by choosing a unique username, entering your personal email address, your phone number, and creating a secure password. Just like that, you'll have your Gekomba Pure account ready. To sell on Gekomba Pure, simply upload your products from your gallery. Whether you're selling furniture, electronics, clothes, or even services like spa treatments, hairdressing, car washes, outside catering, and so much more, we've got you covered. Gekomba Pure, where your quality costs less.
Now, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for ndindi, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios.
Thank you for choosing Ndindi as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.